Hello and welcome back to the YouTubes here over at MKey channel. It's Monday after a most enjoyable weekend. How nice, how nice. And we're back again with another episode of Morimens. Epic. I know. Late as ever. Who could have guessed? But putting a silly little Saya emote onto the thumbnail so that it's different from the others, that takes a lot. With that said, let's not even stress. Don't even stress. Just boot that shit up and then, yeah. It's finally time. New mail? Oh heck, 3 new mails. What the helly? Yo! They be handing out that special potion supply. Okay. We take those. Maintenance server. Of course. Ferris wheel Lily. Nice. What's this? Faded crystal fly. Skill material. Alright. Nice. W. Huge. But yeah, today, first day of the official Saya hunt, I guess. And also doing the Saya quest. And while setting up for stream just now, I kind of realized something about that. And it was that there's like a little bit of a problem, right? I was like, hey, let's play through the first chapter, let's try out the game, let's see what's up, let's figure things out a little bit, you know? And that took a little bit, you know, just one chapter, right? And just now I realized, like, wait a minute. They have, like, a Saya event going on, right? I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I was like, it's a gacha game, and they have, like, an event going on. And I was like, wait a minute. In all the other games that I've played, it's always like, those things too have quite a lot of, like, story and shit, you know? They're like events and stuff, and like, oh, fuck. And I realized, like, wait a minute. Isn't this also just gonna take ages? Yeah, maybe, perchance, who knows? I wouldn't know, because I'm stupid as hell and I kinda just realized this. But that's fine, we still have time and everything. So, you know, let me just quickly redeem all of my my dailies and stuff. Wait, this was not a daily. But that's chill. Or is that gone? I don't even know right now. New guy. Maybe. Lasts for a month still, huh? So what the crikey do I do first? Is the question now, though, that I That I also don't know. Oh, damn. This looks different. What the heck? This is irrelevant. This is irrelevant. This is important for later on. This has a trial. And this has the free unlock event and limited time event. Both of them still last for 70 days, so in that regard, I mean, who cares how long it takes to get through this, right? Let's check out the descriptions, maybe. That's quite a bit. Oh no, that explains the dust, event duration, the nodes, 7 stages, and they need like this Manafin stuff. This is where you collect currencies that you then redeem for like other stuff as well. I don't think they mention like chapters of any kind anywhere. Yeah, the event can be unlocked for free. I don't know, it's either this or the trials. I could have looked up at least that much, I think, but teehee. Okay, and this is where you get like the pre-made lineup to do like a challenge of sorts. I'm kinda tempted to start with this one. Because, at least from what it says up here, there's like a stage that you do, and then once you have that done, you unlock others? Does that have anything to do with these characters? I don't know. But then again, this is like the Forgotten Seed of Love thing, which I think is necessary for this thing here, right? So maybe that's just a little bit smart and I should be starting with that. Sounds like a plan, sounds like a plan. Final question, what's the difference between these two? I honestly have no heckin' idea. This I need to do. This I don't think I need to do. We recommend clearing the following stages first. Investigation, Chapter 7. What? Oh no. Oh no. I cleared Chapter 1, man. Maybe that's something that I should be doing off-screen at some point. And before I come back tomorrow, yeah guys, I'm already at Chapter 7. I swear I read all the story. Wink wink, trust. No, of course not. Let's see what's happening here though. Nothing at first, but we have different like difficulties and stuff. You can't view these, okay. bloody world, perchance. I'm wondering if there's even a point in me doing this now. What's with the other thing? Do you also have like oh, that one sends you. Oh, I see. That one sends you to the Awakened banner. Okay, start trial then. This instantly sends you into a battle. The trial, I guess? Oh no. But it's chill because you have like pre-made guys, I guess. Awake in the description. When all the things are eroded by twisted flesh. When the everyday life is overturned and Dandelion drifts down upon this wasteland amid the keening noise. Reach out your hand, take hold of her, love will break through the surface and anchor you to the one you love once more. Song of Saya can select a friendly unit to generate a large number of their cards and place them into the deck, triggering Devour or consuming Gynosium. Gynosium? Generated by Biomimicry. Can enhance these copied cards, triggering this or consuming this, which is generated by. Can enhance them. Okay. Lucera Blossoms can quickly draw these cards into hand and inflict large amounts of corrosion on enemies. Corrosion sounds kind of like reduces armor, breaks armor. In the stage, Saya and Lotan, oh, that's one of the main ladies, will be deployed at level 50. Skill level 5 and then light and free. I don't know what this is, but level 50, okay. At the start of battle, Saya gains 200 elements, 4 stacks of Gynosium and 500 strength. Whoa. At the start of each turn, place 1 embryo into hand, draw 3 cards, gain 3 arithmetica, and all awakeners gain 50 elements. Place 1 of these into hand, draw 3 cards, gain 3 arithmetica. Whoa. Wait, why am I half HP though? Oh no. This does not look too threatening though. Minus 46 damage is manageable at this level of HP. Shuffle 2 sticky wax into the opponent's draw pile and grant all characters 4 strength. Okay, immediately milling my shit up. Well, nice, and this guy just deals damage, okay. What does this do? Devour. Randomly grant 2 copied basic strike or basic defense. Grant 2 copied basic strike or okay. Enhance, set the arithmetic cost to 0, make them take effect 1 additional time. Gain quite a bit of shields. Choose another Awakener, generate a basic copy of each of their basic command cards. With Fleeting and Destroy, placing one set into the draw pile and another into the discard pile. Consume all Gynosium stacks. Each stack consumed randomly sets the arithmetic cost of 1 copied skill card to 0. Oh my goodness. Oh crikey, that's a lot. Destroy stays in the deck after battle but permanently removed once played or consumed. If embryos in hand, consume 1 to trigger the Devour effect. Can have up to 4 stacks of them. New Devour bar? I see. Well, what do we have here? This has a bunch of text. This looks like the embryo. Caro Realm Awakener releases an exile that can be consumed to trigger Devour. After playing, choose an Awakener to gain 30 elements. First time an Awakener consumes Embryo or Sign of Purity each turn, gain 41 stacks of something. Deal a lot of damage. Yippee! Gain 9, Embryo Fusion plus 23. This kind of is a lot, man. Plus 57, gain 1 stack of this. Nothing I wouldn't know here though. What is this? Ration pack. Immune to death once, instantly recover 10% HP after triggering, permanently disabled after 3 triggers. Damn, that's kinda good. Oh yeah, and this one I know. We have 9 Arithmetica, we have a lot of juice, and a lot of juice, and a lot of juice. I have no idea what the win condition here is. If this is like some sort of chess type puzzle where you have to do one specific thing in order to win. But looking at the situation of 90,000 HP, plus almost 70k on top, this is a buff. In 41 stacks of propagation. What even does that mean? Consume all Crimson Furnace to recover 28 HP. 1% of target's max HP. Wait, this is probably important. Inflict corrosion equal to 1% of target's max HP to all enemies. Wait. Is it always just 1% or does it increase? Which scales with the amount of Crimson Furnace consumed. Up to 100%. Inflict 5 times corrosion on empty shell enemies. 3 turns cooldown. That's not you. That's not you either. Oh fuck. I'm feeling pretty confident in saying that this is one of the things that you start with. But my hand is currently kind of full. Where do I see my... I have 4 stacks right now. Oh shit. Going into this as a new player, am I right? Very smart. Either way I should totally play a card first, that one I'm sure of. That one I am pretty sure of. Lotan's hits count plus 1 time. Is that maybe another angle as well? I support Lotan and then she's the one who actually does all the damage? because she gets a bunch of like bonus hits. Like if I get this out and then just play like a normal attack, that's already over 1000 damage, which is pretty good. But I'm not sure if that's like the play here. But it does sound good. Let's just try something out. Don't immediately start on that though. Wait, damn, she got a lot of elements from that as well. Holy heck. Now I have space for 2 cards. But she also almost has the stuff ready. Would she get hold up if I just play a strike? She would. She would. The spell weakness deal tons of damage. 3 times. 4 times maybe because of the rouse. It increases damage by 17. Add 2 strike cards with exhaust and fleeting to your hand. Also massive. Do I just use it though? Embryo fusion plus 23. Is this like an egg that I need to hatch before something happens here? I'm not sure, to be honest. But considering that her stuff gives like bonuses to that. But then again it just says like when it reaches its limit I just get another embryo, which is like okay. Sounds great, sounds great. So I start with Saya instead? Consume all the stacks. Oh wait, crikey, don't do that, yeah. You go first anyway. Might be stupid because you don't get the corrosion effect. That's alright damage, I guess, maybe. Then we need to get rid of stuff again. I'm guessing that works. Oh! Okay. Going kinda crazy with it. Wait. I thought I get these things into my hand. Oh no. Misplaying already. Oops. Defense next? Good question, good question, good question. This gives you a stack again, but doesn't really do anything else. And a lot of fusion. Crikey. Crikey. I have a lot of shield right now, so I think I'm probably fine. This does not look or feel like the right play though. Oh no. My turn. Oh Jesus. Two embryo type things. Remains in the deck after the battle ends. Destroy, retain. Card will not enter the discard pile, but instead remains in your hand. Oh. Wait, what? Which one is it? Stays on deck after battle but permanently removed once played or consumed. Card will not enter the discard pile but instead remains in your hand. So do I get rid of it by playing it or Also, what the fuck is this and why does it deal 10,000 damage? Whoa. Lose 10% of current HP, inflict 10,000 corrosion on all enemies. What the fuck? Discard all command cards and draw 10 cards? What? What the fuck? Oh no. 90 LMS, bunch of other stuff, way too much text. Oh man. Grant Perception Warp to command cards of other Awakeners in hand. Draw pile and discard pile that do not have destroy. The first 3 times per turn a command card with Perception Warp is played, Scion the Awakener who owns that card each gain 18 elements. Surely. Surely that's great. I do want to get rid of these, but I don't know how good that is. But if Lotan exalts, she eats these things. Right? Which fills up this meter? Oh, brother. Discard all command cards and draw 10 cards. Oh, brother. I don't even know. Do I get rid of these? I do get rid of these, okay. That might be pretty good then. Okay, I need to play these, otherwise they just vanish. That's, yeah. But then again, when wouldn't I be playing these? Discus strength. Yeah. I don't think I care too much about this thing. Wait, discard all command cards and draw 5 cards. What? I don't even know, man. 10k corrosion. Okay. I hope that's huge. I don't know if it is. Kind of, but then attacking immediately lowers corrosion. Why is that? I wonder. Wait a minute. This alters the stays in my hand. What? Confusion. Not gonna lie. I keep attacking though. Surely that's good. Oh man. that gets rid of the embryos and heals me? No? No, it doesn't. No, that's not how that works. Ah, well. Oh, jeez. 5 strength, 4 barrier. Once I see the corrosion just disappears, huh? Okay, okay. I'm doing alright though, am I not? I might be. We defense, we this. This is going to give me a bunch of shield. Huge. Immune, and now I'm kind of running out of things to reduce a shield. This counts multiple times though, right? It does. Okay, great, great. Almost great, I guess. I guess I do want it up first, and I do also want the stacks. And I just keep getting more of those. And the strike for bonus damage, kind of. That devours 1 embryo. Okay, those are locked in for next turn then. I think I just play one of these, right? Or is that unnecessary this turn? I don't even know. But we deal massive damage. And that looks pretty good. Okay, this time we don't have corrosion, which is a little bit unfortunate, I guess. So what do we do here? Start on a strike. Sounds good. Just max her out, get it in for the 2 additional cards as well. Hopefully a strike or something. Yes. That's 1 guy down. And I'm hoping this takes care of the rest. Not. Get rid of one of these. If this thing almost full, that's great. Probably. Yeah, I'm thinking this is pretty much done. Maybe this wasn't all that difficult. I don't know. But we strike. We strike and we strike and we strike. 2 more cards, please. Oh wait, actually, maybe this should have been on corrosion first. Probably. Okay. Right, but I only get defense. That's not good. Oh well.
油断するな。さやと遊んでくれるの？これでどうだ？
Huge. I did it. I did it. Guessing this wasn't too crazy difficult. Maybe. I claim. Heck. Oh man. Her abilities to look kind of insane though. Like, what? But she looks really cool. She looks really cool. But okay, that's that, and that's just a one-time thing. It's really just like a trial. And this is how you actually do it, huh? I guess that also makes sense in that case, but oh well. You think there's any chance that this is at all doable, even though I'm behind 6 chapters? Probably not. Probably not. In 1,000 dreams you take a hand, a hidden current passes through your bond, tracing a loop that never fades. Heed its call, find her, reach her, even as you drown in crimson. You even get one silly core. Silly. I don't know, maybe, why not? We do probably get a bunch of other stuff first anyway. T.
私のこと覚えてる？愛が血肉を得て形になった時、そこは私たち二人だけの綺麗で、そして残酷な世界になる。
Basically just a trailer, but that was really cool. Like, what the heck?
そこにあるのは巡り合わせという名の小さな奇跡。
Yippee! Where does this come from all of a sudden, man? In the Lord's Year of 2026. Holy heck. They actually just whipped that out. They were like, crikey. Fellas, what do we do? And then someone was like, Saya collab. And they were like, nice. Oh man, that's crazy, don't know. Even after all this time. Huge. Huge. Okay, anyway. Let's see how far we get before the first battle completely skill gaps us, because we're like, I don't know, 30 hours of playtime behind. Pain, searing pain. A dark crimson floods your retinas. Oh, but we are still empty. That's me, my head. Flickering dim light, a ringing hum echoing in your eardrums. This world can't be trusted. Everything inside is just an illusion. Wake up. That's not Saya. Wait. I know this. This is just the start of the game. Kind of. Ramona welcoming you in the first chapter. I feel like I remember that, yeah. That's chapter 1. Oh man. Welcome to Mythag University, MG. Or rather, welcome back to the world beyond the veil. Am I back again? As your assistant, I will be with you till the very end. May the silver key light your path. Are you alright, MK? You're looking a bit pale. Should we drop by the infirmary? Ramona. The name catches in your throat. You can't bring yourself to say your name. The name you know so well. That's crazy. That's... I remember this too. They even have the fucked up music, BGM in the background. Just to be safe, why not establish a link with me? It's maybe a little earlier than planned, but it's it's something right. No. This is not chapter 1 at all. Oh no. Besides, I've been... Oh, brother. I've been looking forward to this day for over a year now. No, that can't be Ramona. Ramona isn't a hideous, writhing mass of rotten flesh. She doesn't let out nauseating low groans. She doesn't ooze D-slime from every inch of her body. She doesn't. Okay. She doesn't stare at me with those hollow, empty eyes. No. I too got hit by a bus. Or was in a car crash, I guess. Something like that. Was that a dream? You jolt awake, drenched in cold sweat. What a strange dream. Even awake, it's still lingering in my sight. What you're seeing is flesh. Great heaving masses of it, layered and sprawling. Crimson, writhing in trails, coating the walls, strangling the pillars, crawling across the windows and between the cracks of the flesh. Black liquid. I guess that's still here, huh? Black liquid is seeping out. This solution mixed with schizophrenia. Damn. That's one way to make things even worse than they used to be. You have seen the solution before, too many times, but never like this. Two distinct melodies tearing through a single body at once. Ramona. The image flashes back, hollow black sockets, a silhouette bloated and warped beyond recognition, her fingers reduced to irregular appendages against your palm. Yeah, she's really just like a blob with a giant eye. One giant eye. No, stop. Stop thinking. She's still out there. She has to be somewhere. No? A faint tremor ripples through your mind, almost imperceptible. Instinctively, you reach for the source. It's not Ramona. You could recognize Ramona with your eyes closed. The spirit weighs calm and soft, like the surface of a still lake. Go east. Does not go east. Who's there? No response. With no other clues, you move toward the sound. You cross a river that reeks of rust and rot. You step over a membrane-like earth infested with dark red tendons. Your breathing becomes labored, your nerves throb under the encroachment of those eldritch colors. Someone, anyone, get me out of the stream. It has to be a dream. The sensation is too real, but you have to believe it. You have to. Something soft and white drifts onto the tip of your nose. A dandelion. You step onto a boundary, a visible one, a clean, unmistakable line dividing two worlds. Beyond it, nauseating flesh and surging black sludge. Within it, a small field of dandelions, at its center, a little wooden cabin. Something stirs in the dandelion patch. You follow the motion, a white tuft is brushed aside, revealing a corner of pale fabric. Blech. Then she stands up. A girl, frail and airy as a dandelion. Yippee! Is this kind of like in a way implying that this is like almost, maybe almost canon and happening after the VM? Maybe? Because that's like, you know, right? At the end. Spoilers, but whatever. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. But it kind of feels like it, right? Who knows how long it's been? She tilts her head, observing your expression. Aren't you afraid of me? It's almost ironic. After everything you've walked through, she is the only normal human you have seen, the only existent that is not frightening. Wait, whoa. That's also quite the contrast. The CG to, this is like her, character sprite art later on, right? Much darker hair, that's for sure. Then, would you like to shake hands? Nande. I don't really like touching females, actually. I just feel like I should. As for why, I can't quite remember. Besides, the girl tilts her head, and a playful smile gracing her lips. You want to touch me too, don't you? You do. Of course you do. Right. After everything, the darkness, the stench, the repulsive sensory assault, how could you not want to touch the first living person you have found? You reach out, touching her slender, soft fingers. Such a strange feeling. They linked, I guess. Yes, you feel it too. Along with human warmth, there's a faint sensation, like a weak electric current connecting you. It's the resonance of silver cores. Teehee. One cure, one cure, please. Come on, man. We instantly go into a battle. Just one enemy? Just a boss? Bizarre Flash. Level 18. Does not sound too crazy, actually. Astral Rain. What is this? Stage relics. Please be aware that different chapters will bring different environmental features and different initial relics. That's like the first card that you get on like the first step that you take or whatever. Radiant Silver Glow. Key Flare Rouse. When Key Flare energy is full, you can additionally choose Key Flare Rouse to place the designated Awakener's Rouse card into your hand and grant it retained for this battle. Key Flare Rouse can only trigger once per turn and has an independent cooldown from Posse. Key Flare Overload. Archive Mark. Harmony of the Key Flare. Arithmetica Overflow. Elemus Harmony. Time Distortion. Bottomless Calm. Prismatic Lens, Light Cone of Fate. Right. The number of turns for normal monsters to unleash Gaze is changed to 6 turns. At the start of the 15th turn, place 1 Light Cone Boundary into hand. What? Let's try, maybe? Can I juice one of you up a little bit? Details, right? Level? How do you get more level? Claim? Unascended. Details. That's details, I guess. Edify? Oh yeah, this increases her max level. Yes, please. Increases realm mastery and Elemus region level. Well, that's huge. Oh heck. Does take quite a bit to get to level 20, huh? 26. But I can do that though. Huge. Juice me with someone else as well then though. I would like her as well. Maybe just to try her even. But I haven't done you at all yet, so teehee. I guess Ramona is fine. Yes. Yes, please. And she even gets Key Flare region level. Okay. Auto it. Wait, she only needs 16 and 7 out of 7? And I can even take 1 out, 2 out, 3 out. What the heck? Great, everything plus 15. Nice and balanced. Oi! Close. That should put it as put us me at like level 15 average. Your team's average level 7. Slower than the recommended level 15. May encounter significant challenges. Why does it say that my average level is level 7 though? Like they're all level 10, even before the average level should have been level 10. Why is this? I should not be that much weaker, to be honest. I don't think. Wait, she gets crit rate and crit damage, huh?
なかなかやるではないか。
Right.
より強い一撃が出せるな。
That should then not be enough, but still level 7. Why does it say that? Why does it say that? Like level 7 is not accurate at all. I don't know. Just try it. Let's see what's up. Before you can sort through any of your questions, she speaks first. You can call me Saya. Do you know where we are? Why am I in a place like this? There's so much I cannot seem to remember. You're not an ordinary person, are you? Do you have some kind of special ability? You don't answer right away. The girl named Saya lets go of your hand, takes half a step back, her eyes narrowing as she sizes you up. You saw me and felt nothing. Why did you come here? Wait, one question at a time. From what I can tell, this is most likely a domain. And you're right, I'm not exactly ordinary. I'm an investigator from Mythag University. There's a bemused look on Saya's face. Clearly, these terms mean nothing to her. It's a long story. Right now I have something more urgent to deal with. My partner Ramona, I watched something consume her. She became... You don't finish. You can't. Words are just hollow symbols. They can't carry what you felt in that moment. The fear that crawled up from the base of your spine. The fear of losing Ramona forever. She's irreplaceable to me. Saya's gaze goes unfocused for a moment. Irreplaceable? I see. I think I've had someone like that too. Hinting towards that. I see, I see. I mean, not really a hint, it's more like, you know. If she straight up says it, and considering like all this dissolution fuckery. Hey. She looks down, brow furrowed, murmuring to herself. Ooh. There was someone, a very important person. I should remember his face. I must remember it. But when I try to picture him now, all I can see is just an outline. Like looking through frosted glass. I know he was there. I know he mattered, but all the details have been smeared away. It's not just him. Everything else is the same. I know there's something I have to do, something important. But the memories keep fighting each other. One says he was gentle, the next says I was somewhere very dark for a long time. One says I was waiting for someone to come for me. Another says I had to do something that would frighten people. Every piece feels real, but they just don't fit together. You have seen this condition before. It is not only her. These are documented symptoms of dissolution. Clouded consciousness, fragmented memory, collapse of self-identity. I don't know which parts actually happened. I don't know which memories are really mine. Saya's fingers curl inward, as if trying to grasp something that no longer exists. As she wavers, the world around you begins to shift. Watch out! You look toward the edge of the dandelion field. The flesh membrane, drenched in black sludge, is pressing inward inch by inch. The boundary looks less certain than it did before. Uh-oh. It's coming for us. The something, whatever it is.
カーシアの帽子は待ちくたびれているぞよ。
The bizarre flash. It is stressing so much about Leveland, and this guy only has like 1600 HP and deals 16 damage. What are those skulls though? Mimicry. Right. Ancient Embers, 48 stacks. After suffering active damage or tentacle damage, remove an equivalent amount of Ancient Embers and lose 300% of the removal amount in HP. When suffering other types of damage, remove half. The number of Ancient Embers resets each turn. Wait, what the fuck? Lose 300% the amount that the stacks get reduced. And they reset every single round. So every single round I can deal like a bonus 150 damage as well. Right. Is this just like a singular fight or is there like more after this and this is just the start, I wonder? Defense, Queen Sword Strike, Blade of Defiance and Tides of Hub, Strength. I would take 16 damage here, which I think wouldn't be that big a deal. Do this. Do this. Nothing crazy. Can't really read that. Reduce strength by 5. Huge, but not too crazy here. Piercing strike. Wait, adaptation? Final damage, strength, tentacle damage generation. Fixed poison, fixed counter shield, HP recovery, and strength effects of this card. Minus 5%. Yeah, try taking 5% off 4 shield, please. +1 Arithmetica Harmony? Oh no. This has so much additional crazy stuff that I do not know. Okay, next turn, big damage, big damage. Poof. Poof and telekinesis. This thing, huge. Very, very huge. Juice me with that, please. What is Arithmetica Harmony? After playing 6 command cards, enter the Arithmetica Harmony state. Right. So like, now? Next turn? I got a lot of posse from that maybe. Is what that does. Also this is not good. Quite a lot of bleed and this thing deals quite a bit of damage. don't like, don't like. Using a strength here would be really good though. I wish I had more damage for this turn, but I don't. Piercing strike is kinda huge. That's good damage reduction. Oh yeah, wait, I also draw a card from that. Now I do have more defense. Do I just go for that? Keep the piercing strike? Yeah, why not? Why not? Get as much as I can. Ouch. Inside. Why did I just get this? Not sure. Not sure. But this hand is pretty damn bad, isn't it? Maybe inside will make things better? Blade of Defiance. Damage, very damage. Very damage. Gain 10 elements. Discard symptom and stay cards from your hand. Shuffle the other cards in your hand into the draw pile, then draw the same number of cards. I don't think I have anything crazy here. This is cool, but it's not that good. Let's see what we can get. Queen Sword. Queen Sword is nice, but we don't have any sort of like buffs or anything for it. Little bit problem, maybe. So this does 60 damage already. I think I just go for it though. Oh. I'm sure it's chill. I have my passive for next turn ready as well as my bonus turn. I think this is a win. That's a wash, man. Get this guy out of here. Especially with the recharged embers and stuff. Wait, what? Oh yeah, oops. I forgot I changed my passive for the new thing. Teehee. But what is the second one? Lose 1000 key flare. That sounds terrible as heck. Choose a rouse card to add to your hand. Each rouse obtained increases cost by 100%. Key flare can go negative. Which it probably will if I do this. Wait, what do you do again? You deal damage. Good enough for me, to be honest. Gain strength and stuff, you deal damage, and you give me a free card, which is also massive, but you're not really gonna get enough to go there, huh? Nah, you wouldn't. You would not, actually. So I think I can just keep this for now. Keep stacking the poison, get that loaded up there. I'm ruining everything again. I completely forgot. Oops. I forgot that telekinesis removes one of the cards from here. That's not good. Reduces damage a little, I guess. Now I don't get my bonus turn. I fucked it. Oh no. But it's still decently chill though, right?
逃げ場はないぞ。
Like we do this. 35. Would 35 even be enough for you? Yes. This is... yeah, okay, that's... yeah. If he deals damage and draws cards. Deals damage and draws cards. Do I want that now? Would that be enough? Maybe, to be honest,
私
maybe.
に任せ。
That's good, that shield. Are the cards cheap? Not really. I wanna try it though.
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
Tiny wish. Now you have your thing ready.
不思議の国へようこ
Well, that was not all too crazy. But that's fine. Just want to survive, huh? Kind of a bad hand here.
これ
But
で
let's
どう
check.
だ。
We just kill this guy. Wait, what? Huh? What? Rebirth? Rebirth, huh? And going into my extra turn does poison damage, huh? Top 10 things that are terrible? That's terrible. That's a big problem. That's a very big problem.
まばたきしないで
And this thing is just fully immune as well. What the fuck? What? Why does it just heal back to full HP, man? Help? It's cheating?
これでどうだ。 逃げ
Yeah,
場はないぞ。
yeah, it's not gonna kill me this turn. But it's gonna kill me this turn. Right. That is, that's crazy.
無礼者。
That is crazy indeed. Knowing that is good, but not knowing that is very much bad. Very bad. Oh, crikey. Any way to survive this? I don't think so. I think I'm just dead. Revive now. Silver key senses a fatal crisis. Activate emergency gnosis. Revival will consume one emergency gnosis. You receive one daily at 9 AM. Remaining use is 5. Hey, you can just cheat your way through this? You consume... I'm not a pussy, but I gotta know. Do I just get like back to full? What? Okay. Okay. the revive? What? What the fuck? It's not just a revive, but it like maxes you out overdrive style? I get my posse, I get off of my my exalts. Damn. Okay. Okay. That surely wrong order, I think, but I don't think it matters. If I get all of my stuff, it's literally over for you, man. Piercing strike. That's huge.
観念しろ。勝利は我のものだ。
Blast you with a lot of damage. I mean, it's shield,
僕は
that's
盾として
huge.
主君を守れ。
Probably should have been the first thing that you do, but whatever. Uh,
不思議の国へようこそ。
right, and then get my queen
こ
sword
の
back
演
as
疫
well.
法で世界を読み解く。
Okay.
私に任せ。
That's huge. That's very, very huge. I don't really have the craziest ability here.
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
Kagiga. I can even use it twice. Wait, what? Sealed old memories unleash 1 of 3 unequipped bosses. Wait, 1 of 3 unequipped ones? Each can only be unleashed this way once per investigation. I thought I could give like 70 elements to her. Oh, I see, and I just get... Okay.
銀の鍵が道を照らさんこ
That's the
とを。
only other one that I have. Right. Sure. Sure. Makes sense. I get it.
逃げ場はないぞ。
I deal damage. I deal even more damage. And then we just load up on defense.
はっはっ
This counts as a strike. That's a strike, yeah.
まばたきしないで。
Telekinesis into telekinesis. Huge.
まばたきしないで。まばたきしないで。
Strike. Defense. This does not draw a card, right? No, it doesn't.
これでどうだ。
Huge. And then a big shield again as well. Oh man, that's crazy though. Actually died, huh? I mean, I didn't expect the thing to just revive once I've killed it. Teehee. So silly, so silly. The classic.
無礼者。
Deal double damage into massive damage. No crits. That's fine.
まだ終わっていません。
Take a lot of damage. Wait, I see. This is its shield as well. Also, it kind of looks like I'm dying. Again. Oh no. Oh no. What's the last remaining card that I have? Another strike. well, that's not gonna save me. But I'm also not gonna die just yet. So, that's good. What do I start with though? Does this make sense? You put poof in here? No, you could delete poof and immediately go for the reshuffle. Does that make sense? Oh, I don't get to decide which one I delete. My bad, my bad. I thought I was onto something here. Turns out I was onto nothing. We can prevent up to 11 damage, which is alright, but really not that good. Gotta deal almost 300 damage next turn. I do still have the poison, which is huge, but ouch. Oh no, 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 no. Well, it's chill, surely. There we go. We do get the reshuffle though. And the thing's almost dead. Wait, it also heals when it's attacking though. I see, I see. I was not fully aware of that. This is just poof. Poof is not gonna do anything. If I don't kill you now, I'm dead. Yeah. We take those. That's not gonna save me, but that's maybe a little bit more damage, which is good. Yippee! I did not expect that to just kill. Huge! Whoa, what the heck? That was kind of close, man. What the hell? Really should have maxed the last guy as well. I thought maybe that would be overkill and the game's just being weird, but no. This was kinda close, man. Those things I don't know either, but I have a feeling. The answer is somewhere in my memories. I will find a way to get you out of this domain. We will recover your memories. But you want to find Ramona first, right? To be honest, I think I remember meeting someone once, and then her eyes start away. She swallows the rest. Anyway, this Ramona, is she different the way you are? If she's ordinary, she probably won't be able to talk to me. A harder question than it sounds. You and Ramona are both Mythag investigators, but what you carry as a keeper is something Ramona doesn't have. Yeah. Since you are an awakener, I may be able to establish a link with you. Through dream resonance, you could see what Ramona looks like. Maybe she can be the lead to uncover your memories. You take Saya's hand again, you reach inward, tracing the shape of Ramona in your mind, her voice, her face, hoping the faint link between you can carry it across. Aye. Snap. The link breaks. It feels like some formless wall is blocking our link. Maybe it's related to what I have to do. I have a feeling that it's something forbidden, something I can't tell everyone. A crack of thunder splits the sky. Looks like a storm's coming. Let's rest inside for a while. From the cracks in the wooden planks, black slime occasionally floats upwards. Interesting. Defying gravity. Saya curls into a corner, the lower half of her face tucked against her arms. She asks quietly, "This is what you called dissolution, isn't it?" You nod. "Is that what took my memories?" "Yes, and not just you. Countless people have lost important memories because of dissolution. Some forgot the faces of their loved ones. They spent years searching, and sometimes in that search they ended up hurting the very ones they miss. Some forgot the cities where they were born. They drifted alone across the ocean, chasing a past they can never return to. Losing precious memories must be very painful." Thea looks out at the rain falling in thin, steady lines, as if the water might wash away the black filth. I wonder, what are the important things hidden in my memories? A look of sorrow crosses her face. You remain silent. Memories wakarimasen. Hehe. Beyond the window, the rain falls on, soft and unceasing.
勝利の栄光をあなた様に捧げます。
Damn, only 2 out of 3 stars. I had it, man, I had it. Nowhere did it say that the thing would just revive again. Can I see that somewhere? Around 9,000 damage. Oh wait, it was just 1 turn over? Oh, crikey. I guess round 4 is what got me. Only 118 damage? Brother. That's so off curve, like my average is at least like 250. Probably even higher than that actually. But less than 200 is kind of... Damn. Damn. The heart of the card's not on my side, what? Unlucky. Anyway, case closed. Except maybe I should be upset because the 3-star reward would have been this currency again. Okay. But what is this though? Do I even know? Stage details, memories. No mention of chapter or anything. I don't know. But okay. Quick little break though. I should probably open the window and stuff. Take a leak and whatnot. I'll be right back. Puts you onto the home screen like a dumbass. Hehe. We are so back. We are so back. Yippee! Get me blanky on, man. Ooh, nice. Before moving on, though, it's time for the daily dose of MK ranting. Big yap. Except it's really just a tiny one. Remember those trading cards that I was talking about last time, maybe? In case you don't, Schwarz, Rose, kind of new, recently released like an Alice Soft themed new box set of, you know, cards with a couple of cool titles from Alice Soft, featuring like Rans and Dona. And it should have been out for like 2 months already, but it's like really hard to find sealed product of it, even in Japan, which is kind of crazy, or at least a testimony to its insane popularity. Yeah. And I've browsed through like various card stores and stuff, like in Japan, using translators and like shop finders from like all the redistributing websites and stuff, and you can't find probably like all the individual cards that are in the sets. You know, card stores, they just sell the singles and everything. But you would think that any of these stores also sell like at least like individual packs, if not the actual boxes. Not to mention maybe like little box sets, because they always do like things where, hey, get free boxes, get a bonus booster pack or something with like a promo in it or whatever. But I can't find any of that. Except for like very rare stuff or like really expensive ones where there's like, I don't know, someone selling like a whole master crate with 20 boxes in it for like, I don't know, $1,000, which is maybe a bit much. And it's just weird because, like, I mean, it's been out for 2 months. It's not like brand new, so that whatever there is just already gone. And you know, no, it's like this is around. This should be out and about, at least a little bit. Yeah, especially because it's also supposed to be shipped to various stores where I'm from, which is what I was looking into initially. And all the like local card stores that have Weichschwarz, Rose, like at all, are insanely expensive. They want like $60 for a box, which is, I mean, compared to other games, that's kind of really cheap. But the boxes only have like 10 packs each, and then only like, I don't know, like 6 to 8 cards, depending on set, per booster. So they're cheap, but you're also not really getting a lot. So they're kind of still really expensive. But it's not just that, it's also like the actual price of these boxes in Japan is so much cheaper. Like, so much cheaper. So instead I, you know, went and like quickly looked at how much I would be paying if I got like so and so much locally. If they even get the stuff they're supposed to. Like the stores where I am have like the boxes and things listed like coming soon. But in Japan, I can't even find them in the stores as like available, sold out, or coming soon. You know, a pre-order or whatever. So that's weird as well. But yeah. Instead, Japan, hit up all the stuff. Hit up all the stuff. And also check out like other games while I'm at it and whatnot. Because I immediately cashed in on some other things that I saw that I was like, ooh, funny collectibles, I need this, let's go. And then I was already logged in, and then I was like, that's when I first then looked into, okay, let's not forget our main purpose, let's go for those Alisoft cards, and then like, where are they? I can't find them. What the crikey? But I also wanted some of the other sets, not nearly as much, and only like, well, give me like a box or two of this, you know, just to like see and try, and if it's just like 10 boosters, like, I mean, come on. Whatever, give me some stuff to open, man. Rip some packs. But then, damn. It's been like 3 or 4 days now, and I don't even see anyone put like a new box even up for sale anywhere, which is crazy. Yeah, might have to just go for one that's like really expensive or whatever. Maybe try and I don't know, communicate with someone and be like, hey bro, please. But that's crazy. That's really crazy and weird. And I wonder how things are going to be for the next set that they're releasing as well, which is Nukitashi themed, which is like, oh my goodness, really? They're doing that too? Okay, let's get it, let's go. But that's still like at least a month or two away. Yeah. Weißschwarz Rose, very nice, very nice. But there was something else that I found, another card game. It doesn't look really as nice, but it is a bit nicer in general. It has like boxes that have like 20 packs each, and it also has like all the like visual novel branded cards and whatnot, which is really nice. And it costs about the same, which is pretty cool. And right now they're running like literally like a brand new, came out just a couple of days ago, Nitro Plus Origin set, which has, surprise, Saya as well, and Muramasa and some of the other Nitro Plus things. I don't know, like, I think it was like 8 different titles that are part of the set, or 7. And then I was like, yeah, okay, sure, that's epic, that's great, that's very nice. Let's cash in on that too. That was a little bit more expensive, but again, you get twice as much, and it's like, ooh, that's also just what I like, man. Heck yeah, I'm down for that. I don't think it had any of the chaos stuff that I really like as well, or Steins Gate or anything like that, unfortunately. But it's also weird because apparently, like the brand Blycey or whatever, they had all of these sets before as well, even with Chaos Head and Steins Gate and all kinds of anime, and like lots and lots of stuff. But something happened, and they like, I don't know, didn't have money anymore or whatever, and then like rebranded, but like not really, or just sold the company or whatever. And now they're like remaking some of the old sets, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's a little bit confusing. It's also not my main focus, but they had some cool alternative stuff that I was like, hey, this is nice too. Let's get that then, if I can't have my epic triple SSSR Rand's signed holographic foil panorama full art whatever card. then maybe we can have some other fun stuff at least. So I got some of that stuff as well. And those, crazy as it is, also exist over here, at least in one store that I looked at, and they're selling boxes from this like Lycée game for up to 90 schmeckels, bro. 90 gold for one box. And I bought them for, I think that the brand new one for like maybe 40 bucks a box, which is already less than half. And then some of the older ones, there was literally one that they were pushing out 2,000 yen per box. Like, ew. It's like 10 something coin. Like 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe more, I don't actually know. Conversion rates are a little bit, yeah. But like, really cheap. And like, ooh. Maybe for a reason. Maybe everyone hates that set and I just bought like leftover bulk that they just had, but why don't they have leftover bulk from Ellensoft, man? Come on. But yeah, I got some of that, and then I looked like, Japanese Pokemon, yeah, maybe, and then like, maybe some other game, maybe some Recross, some Lyriga, and whatnot, and then like, maybe it's also cheap, it's also, yes. But if I go in way too hard, then shipping and whatnot is gonna kinda like get my ass in the end anyway. But I'm still gonna come out on top because I get a lot more than I would have gotten if I just bought locally. And most importantly, I think did I mention this just now? I don't know. Most importantly, none of the stuff exists in English at all. So I don't even get why the local stuff would be this expensive. Yes, it is kind of like a little bit more expensive because they pay the original price plus shipping and imports themselves, you know, and then add like their $5 of profit on top. But all things considered, how the crikey can they sell things for 3 times the price? That seems very crazy, especially if they're Japanese, because that turns a lot of people away, right? If they were English, for like Pokemon for example, that makes sense because most people don't really care too much about the Japanese cards. Those are nice too. Very attractive for collectors because they're just a lot cheaper, and English cards are like literally 200 bucks per box at this point, which is just insane. And the boxes, yes, are a little bigger. They have multiple sets in them at once, but it's like, ew. Who the heck can afford all that, man? But because they're English, you can also trade them worldwide, even with the Japanese and whatnot, right? Yeah, I don't know. They would have more value, but all the stuff that I care about, just Japanese, and it's just locally quite a pain. Sets that are being sold for like 60 to 90 bucks when they're like not in any way, shape or form that expensive. But some they do sell for more reasonable prices. And I looked at those two and I was like, maybe I shouldn't even import this because that's kinda just a bit more trouble, and maybe I'm just gonna buy some locally anyway because they're not that expensive. And that's maybe what I'll end up doing in the end anyway for Ellensoft, because again, the stores that I looked up here say that they're gonna get it, right? They should get it. That's what it says on their websites. And they haven't had it yet. And it's also gonna be Japanese, and it's also gonna be this and that, and it's 2 months late, but who cares? If they get it, I'm gonna be there. Right? Anyway, they have the Elesoft packs listed for 45 coin, which seems pretty good because they would usually cost like 30 something ish, I think. So it's like barely more expensive, and all things considered with shipping and whatnot, that's just what I would be paying anyway. But I can't even find them, so uh-oh. But also like, oh, bro's just been yapping and like, ugh, whatever. Card games and stuff, man. I don't know. I've been on that shit, yo. I be on that shit. Anyway, let's move on with love for other things, maybe. Whew. Whew. The seed searches through texts for a definition of love, but no one can quite say what love truly is. Only what it is not, until the moment it strikes like a thunderclap without warning. Okay. Part 3. Does that count as chapter 3? Reusing the same GGs though, that's crazy. How dare they? How dare they? In my epic special Sai event? Unbelievable. You and Saya each curl into your own corner of the cabin. The night passes in silence. At some point, exhaustion pulls you down into a heavy slumber. So cold. I hope tomorrow I can sleep in a real bed. Something settles over you in the dark. Huh? A thin blanket has been draped over you. The sky is cleared. Time to head outside. But are you not already outside? No, you're in the cabin, but teehee. Saya stands in the dandelion field, bathed in morning light. The rain has washed countless seeds loose from the stems. They have fallen onto the crimson black earth, and some, impossibly, have already begun to sprout. What was the thing again with the dandelions? It was like, it's like one thing, you know, one cute lady, and then it goes poof. And now there's hundreds, if not thousands of them. Or something like that, right? My face when Mr. Streamer knows what a dandelion is. That's crazy. Born in a night, grown in a night. From the look on your face, did something come to mind? Yes, I once saw a similar sight in the deserts of Aaron from League of Legends. Interesting. Except Aaron is like big ice and whatnot, and this is desert and a massive tree, huh? The land is blessed by the mother tree, the descendants of a lineage, I think, take root wherever they fall, growing with the wind. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It might be if this tree was like actually blessed somehow. It doesn't really look that way, but hey. From the way you said it, you don't seem to think so. It's not my place to judge. I'm an outsider in that story. It is just that I think for most people, every stage of life matters. Neferure. Help. For example, he never had a real childhood. Spoilers for chapter... Give me a chapter 5. Never knew what it was to be cared for by a parent. He was thrown into the war against the storm wall before any of that could happen. Saya nods, not quite certain she understands. So for humans, the length of a life matters too. More than that,
Every experience, every person you meet, they all become part of the memories you carry forward. Those memories, layered over time, are what make a person who they are. You could even say that humans are vessels for memory. Even after the body is gone, memory continues, passed on until the last person who holds it forgets. And that's why this dissolution is evil. Please understand. I see. I think I understand. Then, if I die someday, will the memory of today, of being here with you like this, become part of who you are? Yes. In the shadow of Saya's frail smile, you nod firmly. The day passes in exploration and pacing along the boundary. Beyond the dandelion field, the same desolate landscape repeats itself in every direction. Earth is buried under flesh, unrecognizable beneath layers of red and black. Aye. Unease takes root in your chest, creeping into your thoughts. You can't force it down. If there's nothing out here, then the core of this domain can only be. Night falls again. Get some rest. I'm feeling a little tired. Good. I would like to turn in early. The further we can explore tomorrow, the better. With that, you both drift off to sleep. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Something wakes you. A sound or a heat. A heat that gets under your skin, as if you are back in the desert. Ooh. The way they draw light is crazy, by the way. Like, it's just one rinky-dinky little candle here, right? But then it's like, whoa. Almost like a tiny sun, man. Crazy. Your head is swimming. You can't tell if it's the eerie scene in front of you, or the haze drifting through the air, or the influence of the holy river. Ooh. What a pity. Wasn't I the one you were hoping for? The Queen of Iran. Thais parts the tent flap and draws close without hesitation. Sheer fabric brushes against your arm, light as nothing, her invitation unmistakable. Ooh. Come, accept the bloodline of Iran, become one of us. Come closer, embrace me, give me your blood, your seed. Firelight flickers in her fervent eyes, a morbid craving paints her flushed cheeks. Just one drop. When our blood and bone finally melt, she will grant us the future we desire. Let us be a progeny for our kind, and flourish together in eternal. You drag your reason up from somewhere deep, fighting the pull of her words. The bell that first woke you as a keeper stays silent. And then a different voice cuts through. Why do you keep refusing? She's appeared from a corner of the tent without a sound. Her voice is different from usual. Something heavier lingers beneath her words. Something you can't quite name. Reproduction. I think it's a good thing. The purpose of all living things. They wouldn't make this turn sassy, right? Teehee. But why won't you accept it? Why do you keep refusing? Because this has nothing to do with love. This is only temptation. Temptation is not love. Duty is not love. Desire is not love. Love is... The world goes out. Everything falls into a long and lightless dark. Oh no. His love has been besmirched. Another pure core. Yippee! Purpose. Every life is born carrying a purpose. They gather energy, claim territory, propagate themselves. This is an instinct that admits no defiance. Grotesque dreams come for you like a tide. Ramona's figure flickers in and out, her voice pulled apart at the seams, rasping like air forced through a broken bellows. You wake with a start. Peak voice acting. Clap, clap. Thank you, thank you. Saya is leaning against the cabin door, coughing softly. Saya, your hand! Flesh threaded with black sludge has wormed through the gaps in the door and wound itself around her wrist. Changes like these are not what I'm worried about. Something is coming. I can feel it at the edges. Saya frowns, her face taut and pale. You tear the flesh from her wrist and help her to her feet. Help her to her feet. Oh, she's like lying down, sitting down. I was like, what? I want to see the dandelion field. Will you walk with me for a bit? You should be resting. It's fine, really. Saya gently pushes the cabin door open. The world outside floods your vision. The color of the field has changed. The lush greenery of yesterday is now plated in a deep red-black shadow. The sparse blades can't hold their ground, warped and consumed by the decay. Dissolution. You look sad. Yesterday this was a beautiful field of dandelions. Today dissolution has found it, swallowed it whole. In a few days it will be completely gone. And after enough time, even the memory of it will fade, even from yours. Doesn't that grieve you? Is that how you feel? Do you see it differently? There are always so many different things in this world. And the stronger ones seize and plunder from the weaker. That's just how it is it not? No, that's exactly why my thag exists. We stand between dissolution and everything it would swallow. Lives and memories that may not be powerful, but still carry their own light. And that includes you, Saya. Is that so? She murmurs it to herself. In that case, maybe you're right. You trek through the repeating landscape for what feels like forever, until a sliver of something different finally breaks the monotony. Another dandelion patch? Saya has her head down, breathing softly. You can't see her face. This is the cabin we started from. Look over there. You point to the corner of the room, the piece of flesh you had torn from Saya's wrist and thrown aside this morning. We've been walking in circles. There's nothing in this domain but desolation. And sludge, I guess. It's just as well. We can rest for a while. She smiles like it's nothing, but her voice frays at the edges, trembling slightly, in a way she can't quite hold back. Saya, your body. I'm just a little tired. Right before your eyes, her knees buckle, she falls straight down, as if everything holding her up has simply given out. Saya! Deep in the night, Saya burns with fever. Following her directions, you build a fire from materials you couldn't name if you tried. If I had known you were this ill, I never would have let you walk all day. It's alright, I don't think I'm sick because of the walking. Anyway, can we talk for a bit? Of course, what would you like to talk about? How about some trading cards? I still need that shiny Pikachu for my collection. You wouldn't happen to, No? Your binders at the university? Oh, I see. I see. Well, okay. Well, that's a problem. Maybe after this we could go there and trade a little. Yeah. Not to be mean, but I don't like this Starry Night Sky as much as I like the other stuff. The light is just so much more striking and everything than... I don't know, this is so empty. And doesn't have a lot of colors either. Is that rude? Am I evil? Yeah. Not my streamer. Unbelievable. Anyway, this morning, you said you and Mythag want to fight the solution, to protect other people, to protect me. Did you really mean that? Every word. I swore it on the day I was granted the silver key. Your voice comes out steadier than you expected. The moment the words leave your lips, the ceremony surfaces in your mind. The cool weight of the silver key settles into your palm. Oh yeah, man. I own that shit. The cool weight. Or maybe like cool as in temperature? I don't know. I prefer my own cool weight. It's like, yeah. Nice. The solemn gazes of the crowd, the burning resolve in your heart when you closed your fingers around it. Saya falls quiet for a moment. The firelight gilds the small curve of her silhouette in a warm amber glow. Then, if one day you lose your power as a keeper, if you become an ordinary person, and could no longer shoulder the duty against dissolution, what would you do? Well, I have already thought about that. You lean back, bracing your hands on the grass behind you, tilting your face up towards the stars. I would spend the rest of my life with the people I love, quietly, ordinarily. When we're old and grey, too tired to run anymore, we would sit around the hearth and retell the same silly scrapes from our youth until everyone knows them by heart. Ramona would still be correcting every single name Lord Dexter mispronounced. William would have the same perfectly composed look on his face, holding a book like he's reading, while his ears are perked up. Professor Sea Sword, would still be clutching her vodka. Ooh. Dragging everyone into song the moment she hits her stride. You turn your head. Saya is watching you quietly. The firelight flickers in her eyes like tiny captured stars. That sounds wonderful. But... Her voice catches, she looks away, her eyes clouding over, fixed on the void of a dark corner. If you were separated from them, if there was no one left beside you, what would you do then? Did they leave? Or did they never exist to begin with? If you still had the memories of meeting them, of time spent together, but too much time has passed, the memories are in pieces, and you don't even know if they are real. As long as I can still remember, I will go looking for them. Wherever they are, whatever it takes. There's not a flicker of hesitation in your gaze. If you can't find them, I would keep looking all the same, down every road, over every mountain, across every sea. Until the search itself saw me through to the last of my days. And when that last moment came, when my eyes finally closed, I think I would find myself whole. For I would have lived with memories worth keeping, and the destination I was bound to reach no matter the cost. The search itself is the meaning. Silence falls as your words settle. Only the soft rustle of dandelions in the breeze remains. Saya? Saya has closed her eyes. Her face is pale, almost translucent. Your heart tightens. Saya. You're not listening to me yet. You fell asleep. Come on, man. You lean in and find her breathing is slow and even, her chest rising and falling in the faintest rhythm, like the tiniest ripple on a still lake. You're just asleep, huh? I'm a little tired too. The relief hits all at once, and with it, the exhaustion of the day and the visual strain of the hellscape finally overcome you. Before the end arrives, this night too slips quietly through your fingers. Aye. Not quite sure what's going on here. Like, we woke up, things were fucked up. We went somewhere, found Saya and stuff, because she was kind of calling out to us again. And then we've just been like wandering through the domain, and it's just, there's nothing here. That's not good. That's not good at all. Out of juice, okay. How about water then? Today might be a little bit shorter than usual as well, by the way. Though, you might know that already. Okay, let's get through this one too then. After the rain. Every rain will stop, every dream will end. Take one more breath of the damp air and let the rain's lingering touch stay a little longer. Part 5. When you wake, the light has changed. The damp air carries a pristine, washed scent. What presses through the gaps in the door is no longer the wind, but a quiet beam of light. It's so quiet outside. The rain, has it stopped? Saya looks toward the window, her gaze cloudy and unfocused. Sunlight falls into her eyes the way a stone falls into still water, and raises no ripple at all. It has. The words come out rough. How nice to feel the sun. She smiles, reaching out toward where the light falls, like a plant leaning into the sunlight. Will you help me outside? Ooh. See, this looks nice. The big cute, the Saya in her dandelion field, but then you also have like all the sludge hanging down from her top. And her hair is for some reason just all over the place. Tee. Silly. Very nice. You guide her to sit against the cabin wall. Even the short stretch leaves her breath coming in shallow. Labored gasps. Saya, your body. Don't worry about it. I think my time is almost up. You can feel it too, can't you? The barrier blocking our link, it's crumbling. It won't be long before it collapses entirely. When it does, we should be able to establish the link you spoke of. But once the link is formed, Saya may disappear. That barrier is her last shield, and it's only thinning because her strength is failing. Please don't hold back. Having you here with me, being able to talk like this, I am truly happy. She squints against the light, offering a genuine yet fragile smile. You can hardly bring yourself to look, but you force yourself to carve every detail into memory. Yes, yes. Stack that one on top of the others. I will stay with you until the very end. Come on, don't look so heavy. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. You said that even without your power, even with no one left beside you, you would keep going. I want to know why. Why? The sunlight after rain is sharp enough to make your eyes sting with unshed tears. You draw a slow, steady breath. Because I love Ramona, I love everyone at Mythag University, and I know with certainty that they love me too. But you are so far apart. You can't touch each other. You can't confirm what the other feels. And in a world with something like dissolution, how can you be sure the people you miss haven't already forgotten you? Her voice is soft, almost like a dream murmured on the edge of sleep. Dissolution may erase presence, but the silver cores tie Ramona and me together across the sea of the subconscious. Ooh. You look out toward the distance. The horizon after rain is impossibly clear. The wind tears a gap through the clouds, and a pillar of golden light pours through, striking the distant ridge. I can feel her presence, even now, even scattered across different worlds. That has not changed. Also, huh? She tilts her head slightly. True lovers don't need to stand side by side to feel their bond, or to confirm their love. No matter how many times the world ends and restarts, I will always find Ramona, and she will make the same choice. I just know it. The thoughts and feelings we share in the sea of consciousness will never be severed. Saya stays quiet for a long time. The rain-washed wind drifts through the cabin, brushing across her bloodless cheek. Then she smiles. Tee. Tee tee. Such a fierce, unshakable trust. Such a great love. When she says the word love, there is no envy in her voice, no sorrow, no trace of longing. Only profound tenderness. Like a traveler who has walked alone through a long winter's night, and at last glimpses the first light of dawn on the far edge of the horizon. She may never reach it, but just knowing the light exists is enough. Saya smiles, lost in a trance. Then she reaches out toward you. Hold my hand. The hand is pale and slender and trembling slightly. She cannot see you, yet her hand extends unerringly in your direction. As if guided by something older than sight, deeper than language. You reach out and take her hand. And in the instant your palms meet, a sharp pain explodes behind your eyes. Something far keener than that, searing, incandescent, drives itself like a lightning bolt through your skull, striking straight into the deepest core of your mind. Your vision reels violently. You see damp dandelions glistening in the sunlight, Saya's pale and tranquil profile, the smile curling her cracked lips. Her cracked lips. And then it all snaps into a universe of flesh. The sky turns blood red, the earth turns blood red, even the Saya right before you. No. Two worlds flash, overlap, and fuse in your sight. Two rivers that should never have met collide violently at an impossible junction. The link between you and Saya is complete. Yippee! That's the intro. Damn, all this and they barely just connected the link. Oh no. This feels like it's gonna go on for 40 hours like the actual visual novel, man. Oh no. How could they do this to me? Mental landscape, like a song, like a poem, like a dream. Maybe the last one for today? Maybe do a battle if one comes after this? T? Oh no. Well, this does not look too bad. Although, not all too much better than sludge. The world is made of sand. True! I've been saying this, man. No one ever listens to me, though. Amidst the winds that have swept this desert for ages, you stand adrift, looking out over it all. Where is this? No sludge of dissolution, no sprawling masses of gore. The landscape here is solitary, pure and beautiful. Sire's voice. Here's my mental landscape. Empty. Nothing but sand. A fragment of my existence. Something irreplaceable. Something that should never be forgotten. Ooh. We're doing the Sire like full screen boxes now? Ooh. Not that that's anything fancy or whatever. But the sand shifts and rolls, and in the far corner of the desert, two figures emerge. Damn. A beautiful girl and a young man. Hand in hand, they walk together across the howling wasteland. She giggles, throwing her arms open to embrace the wind. The young man beside her leans in, listening attentively to her every lovely word. The sky is clear, yet tinged with a quiet melancholy. But in their shared silhouette, you catch a glimpse of quiet, unbidden joy. Even if there was no one else around, even if they received no understanding or blessings from anyone, they laugh still. Then the dream cuts off. And aye. The world plunges into void black. Ooh, I recognize this lady from one of the banners as well. There was once a singer, making her way among the stars. In a barren and desolate universe, she found a silver core lying in the dust. The moment she touched it, I awoke. I woke. I had lost my memory, but I knew one thing. I had to find that irreplaceable person. I asked the singer if we could travel together, but the request was refused. I am going to find the one who means the world to me, my sister. That was what she said. I hope you find your love as well, Sire. I truly wish you a happy ending. They know each other? They are sisters? With those words, the singer departed. And so, left without my past and now without the singer, I carried her blessing with me as I walked alone through this world. To find the one who was once irreplaceable, to piece together what I had lost. I kept moving forward, believing that what I saw was waiting just ahead. Until at last, I met you. Well, that was a short one. Farewell. Already? Ooh, what is this? Looks like one of those film things. Is that what the other puzzle was like? But they would just give you like an ability like that, right? Weird. Anyway, farewell. Bloom, dance, you have resolved that no matter how treacherous the road ahead, you will never let go of her hand. In the moment we part, may the upturned world be painted over with reality. Okay. I investigate. The world has become normal again. Normal by the standards of your world. Yellow sand, smothered in dissolution sludge, stretches into an endless howling expanse. Only the small cabin in the woods is drenched in the raw, fleshy color of innards. And through the link, you sense Saya inside. You know her end is mere heartbeats away. I believe our souls are linked now, and with that, the barrier will vanish completely. To be able to feel this way in my final moments, I am content. Thank you. Now, leave this place. Walk out into the sand at the edge of the sea of the dunes. You will be reunited with your past. It's alright, even when I'm gone from this world, our consciousness will remain connected through the silver course. Before the end, will you let me see your true form? As I am now. Probably better if you don't. After the link just now, a lot of things changed. About that, I had a dream. In the dream, Ramona had become. No matter how many times you've turned it over in your mind, the image still resists words. Your body recoils before your thoughts can catch up. I know, you were terrified, repulsed. The domain is part of my mental landscape, so I could feel it. I am truly sorry for what I put you through. No, that's not what I wanted to say. I mean, back then, I didn't know if that thing wrapped in flesh was really her. But now I do. That was the Ramona I know, so I'm not afraid now. The words steady you. Your voice gradually grows firmer. Appearance does not matter. What matters is only the link between me and my awakeners, the ones that run through the silver course. I have seen too many things like this to be shaken by appearances alone. I have seen a heart of pure gold born from the foulest mire in the world. I have seen love, true tender love, take root in the most feverish desire for procreation. So, everything falls silent. After a long pause, a smile ripples through the other side of the link, calm and serene. I am so glad I met you. The domain trembles violently, and you fall into the dream again. Welcome to Methag University, MP. The vicious, guttural sound crawls out of a mass of writhing, rotting flesh. In a world blanketed in gore and sludge, Ramona, slick with fluid, reaches out. Her fingers barely graze your pinky. I will never forget this moment. You whisper softly in your heart. May the silver key light your path. In the midst of flesh and desolation, you firmly grasp Ramona's hand, staring straight into her hollow eyes and blood-stained form. May the silver key guide us. The radiance of the silver key diffuses across the entire world. A pure white figure surfaces in your mind. It is Saya, smiling. Something like beautiful wings flutters in the wind. Then the lions take flight, scattering into the azure sky. The moment every seed breaks free from the stem, the hazy dreamlike world recedes into reality. You wake from the dream, and all things reveal their true forms. Arigato gozaimasu. Not. A different, a variation. You seem to hear whispered farewell by your ear. Is it an illusion? At some point, a silver core appears in your palm. It is the same chord tinct once found, the one imbued with eternal longing. When the time comes, you will be able to use it to awaken her eternal love. The love of Saya, the Awakener. Fiend. So nice. The inspired music and everything. Also the one in between theme that they had earlier while she was just, I don't know, right before they linked up. They had like another theme playing that was... And I'm guessing here you would hear the Japanese version of this, if you were playing in Japanese. But I have yet to at all, I don't know, even start actually doing that. I am ashamed. Oh man. But it's chill, it's chill. Oh, and then just, okay. Wait, that actually is a posse? Eh? Honto desu ka? That's kinda messed up. What if I miss the event that I start playing and then like, oh no. Anyway, for the new world, gain 5 shields. That's not too crazy. Draw 2 skill cards and grant them Perception Warp. And you gain a Saya stack. That's huge actually. Draw 2 skill cards. I guess that just means you will draw like character cards and not like schizophrenia or anything like that. Perception Warp. This card is displayed in the solution text and has a 10% chance of -2, 25% chance of -1, 30% chance of no change, 25% chance of +1, 10% chance of +2 to its arithmetic cost. Oh. Removed when played or discarded. I was hoping it would be like maybe -2 damage, maybe +2 damage. But like, no, it's the cost. It's like, what? That's rough. That's rough. Imagine using this and suddenly you get like 2 + 2 arithmetic cost on the 2 cards that you get. And you don't even play Saya. So you don't get the stack, you just get 5 shield and 2 really expensive cards. Like, no, man. Ah. I mean, you draw 2 cards. I guess that's nice, if that's something that you need. And this too kind of feels like it doesn't really hold a candle to the default posse that you have as well. It literally gives like vulnerability, weakness, strength. I think it gives strength. Does it give strength? It might not give strength, I don't know. I guess you can use it. The odds of there being anything too crazy are pretty low. But yeah, I don't know. That's just it. Up next is Heart. Wonka. But is Heart just the battle? If I do this, will I get more story or what? Story. Erika. Keeper, the story recall function has been activated. To proceed, tap your communicate and call Erika after the tone. Recall. What is this? A temporary archive of your memory records. The story recall function helps you revisit past investigations. I'm assuming this guy is black, by the way, because he appears like in the story, but I don't actually know him. Why else would he just be nothing? But then again, she's here and I don't know her either. I don't know. But yeah, pay attention to the details you missed, connections you didn't see, because humans learn by looking back before we can move forward. Okay. So they linked up, well that's nice. Damage amplification 3. Damage amplification 4. Damage... oh, amplification 2. And just 1, I guess. Home for the Wanderer. Achievements, achievements. That's it, okay. Meow. Yeah, I did this, yippee. That's 50 more cores. Now I just need to clear Faded Legacy Chapter 4 on normal mode. Which is, also, yeah, wait. Clear. That's it already. Oh. Well, that was not too terrible, but I only got 5% of the achievements. I'm guessing the Dark Chamber nodes is where you then actually get all this stuff? Oh, wait. Just doing this also gives me stuff. And then clear neurotrauma, hospital, at school, our home, dining table, the world. Yeah, wait. I even mentioned this last time, how this stuff had like names and everything, even on the emotes and the player icons that they give you that are like really cool and very novel inspired. Where was all this? Oi. Has to be in the Dark Chamber notes then, I guess. That's perfect though. I wanted to end a little bit sooner anyway. Now it's just like, yeah, no, it's chill. It's chill, you get this done. At least this one. Maybe this thing still has more. Probably does. That's nice though, that's nice though. They just made some cool CGs and were like, yippee, yippee. Saya, so nice. And it's basically just him having a moment, the true Saya and Joy experience. And then, I mean, I don't know, they link, I guess. And that's it, kind of. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. They talk and stuff. It's nice. Yeah. Question is, what is this chapter though? Get me there? Don't get me there? Event? Please put me into the event. What the heck? It's probably this. I'm not that clueless. yeah, now, okay, okay. That's good. I did the trial as well. I guess the other trials are just like trials for like the different characters and stuff. That would make sense, right? Handbook is like the stories I did before, I think you just said. Is that what that was? I don't even know. Oh man. Anything new here? Anything new here? No. No. Still just those things. Not available. Okay. That's weird. That was basically the main thing for doing all this. Yeah, again, no, that was nice. A little bit shorter than expected. But that too, honestly, I think is kinda nice. This I feel like could have still been a little bit longer. Put like a second fight in there or something. Nah, it's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The theme's cool. The Saya is cool. Hehe. I guess I'll check out the Dark Chamber notes next time. That's yeah. Okay. Nice. Again, was a little bit shorter, was a little bit earlier than usual. I don't know, we'll take a look at the other thing next time then, I guess. And the reason why they told me to clear chapter 7 first was, I guess, because of the characters and stuff that you see there. I don't think they really like spoiled me on anything particularly. At least it doesn't seem like they showed off anything that would be like, oh my goodness. It was just like, yeah, there was like this boy or girl, and they were like born in like a sick and twisted world and then just thrown out there, and they don't have parents or anything. And then the love lady that was kind of pawny perchance. And then the singer, who also happens to know Saya somehow, I guess. Okay, okay. Wolfman? Yeah, no. Okay. I guess that's it then. I already yapped my yap as well about my stupid silly playing cards. Teehee. I guess I'll keep looking into those. See what else there is to order. See how much money I'm willing to burn on nothing. Losing it. And then I guess I'll keep watching some more Dragon Ball. Which is slightly unfortunate. Because even though I kind of like had it clocked that the World Cup would be this year, which I don't really care too much about, the last time it happened, I thought it was quite fun to just watch a bunch of like soccer anime back to back when it was happening. That was nice, and I saved up like a couple of shows, and I was like, hey, maybe we can watch one of like the bigger ones this time around. During the World Cup. Put on some Tsubasa, Inazuma 11. Don't know any others from the top of my head right now, but you know. watch real peak football instead of cringe football on the telly. Ew. But yeah, whatever. But anyway, that's about it. I'll be back very, very soon. Maybe as soon as tomorrow. If not, on Wednesday. That's it. MK channel is due for today. No, is done for today. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you maybe enjoyed a little bit of a short story hacked up and interrupted by stupid. And we'll do more of the same event next time. Until then, bye bye. Have a good night, day, and so on and so forth. Bye bye.